Good evening, or as I've been saying to people, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Thank you for joining me. I've not done an evening live feed for a month now, a bit more than a month. I've been off work. I did take a month off work from doing readings, even though I was doing the readings the live feed every Tuesday during the day with spiritual events. But that was just during the holidays. I was contracted to do that. I've been taking time off. I'm now officially back for the year. Starting up tomorrow with my private readings, and I'm fully booked out this week. I do have availabilities next week if you would like to book in with me for next week. But anyway, welcome back and Happy New Year for those who have not joined me on the other live feeds during the day. So where are we all zooming in from? Let me know where you are, what time it is there, the temperature. It's gotten a bit hot here all of a sudden. I am here in Wollongong, New South Wales. I'm about 1 hour south of Sydney. Those who are new, welcome. My name is Linda. I'm also known as the Psychic Pinner, and I do welcome you. Now, the way we work things on this page is that I do ask that you like and share the live feed and let me know that you have done that by just popping the word liked and shared in there along with your question and or comments. I do ask that you keep them all together. It's a little bit hard for me to go back and tally up because there's so many of you that are watching at once and sometimes I miss things. So again, if you're new, understand that I do not answer medical or legal questions here either. And I am a psychic and I am a medium. It's two different things. The psychic being somebody who will tap into your energy and sees what's going on around you, past, present, and possible future. A medium is somebody who will connect in with past loved ones and brings messages through. Now, I do try to steer clear of mediumship readings on here, on live feeds, only purely because there is a lag that goes on, and I've explained this so many times. And for those who are veterans here, I'm sorry, but I've got to say it again for the newbies, there is a lag. So what I'm saying now, you will not hear or see for another 30 seconds. And if I come through with bits of evidence for mediumship, I need you to say yes or no straight away. And by the time you come back and say yes or no, a minute's gone by and it's going back and forth. And I just prefer to stay clear from that just to keep the show going quite smoothly. I try to get through as many of you as I can in the hour that I am on here. Saying that, if spirit does come through, if I do have somebody here, by all means I will bring them through for you. Not a problem, but just bear that in mind when you're asking me for questions and messages from spirit and etc. I also do prefer to work with direct questions. So please don't ask me, can I have a general, or what can you see for me, or can I have a card? Please ask me specific questions. Again, I like so that I can get through as many of you as I can in this 1 hour. So let's just have a quick look. Now, I think Julie's joining us tonight. Julie, are you on watching? Oops, there we go. And one of my phones is up. Let me just turn it down. Don't know why that's going off. Can't work Android phones very well. Now, I'm just seeing if Julie's on here, because Julie is my moderator that helps me when I do evening live feeds. If she turns up, great. If not, no. There we go. So any comments that you are seeing is from the Psychic Pinup is from Julie, and it's not from me. My hands are here. I scribble. I write stuff, so it's a little bit impossible for me to be typing at the same time and doing readings. So thank you for helping, Julie. Now, who have we got here? Let's have a look. So hello, Megan. Hello, Brom. Hello, Gayleen. Hello, Amber. Charlene. Hello, Sarah. You like my red? Thank you. Somebody commented on that earlier today as well. Red for me, I love red. One, it's a power color. Two, it actually brightens things. It's I I don't know, if you're feeling a bit flat or a bit down, I always say to people, chuck some red lippy on or something red or something bright. Now, Mel, hello. Who else have we got here? Kim, hello. Katerina, hello. Chanel, hello. Thank you for that beautiful validation that you sent through to me. Also, Chanel, that was wonderful. It's always nice when people do go out of their way to give me little bits of validation. I don't ask for it, but it's always very nice when somebody does go out of their way and do that off their own back. I do appreciate that. So thank you. Now let's have a look here. Okay, now I do ask if you can like and share, please. Let me know that you have done that in the comments section there, along with your question. Okay. All right. Julie's saying red is great. Yes, red's great. Red is good. Red is good. I'm looking forward to getting back into the shop tomorrow. I haven't been in there for a month, so I'm dreading to actually go and open it up and see what it's like. I'm sure there'll be lots of dust in there. I really should have gone in there to do a bit of a cleanup earlier, or yesterday or today, but time just gets away. You know how it is. You know how it is. So, okay. Where's everybody? I know that Meg, you're out at Bathurst. I do know that. But where else is everybody else from? It's I always like to know. Chanel. Okay, so your pleasure. Yeah, it was proof that spirit doesn't dictate timing. Okay, see, you know me. I don't remember a lot of the things that I say, and I just tend to forget things, and so I have absolutely no idea what I told you. And even down to, because you're quite specific with some of the things, the validation that you came out with. And I'm like, could never imagine myself saying things like that, but obviously I must. So thank you. All right, who else we got? Charlene, you're from Bathurst as well. Are you coming for a reading with me next week? Have I got you on my list? I know that I've got you, Megan, but I can't even keep track. Where are we? Either way, Charlene, I don't know if you're aware of the Living Wellness and Psychic Expo. Those who are in Bathurst, just heads up that the Living Wellness and Psychic Expo will be there in March. I'll give you the dates because I'm doing a platform show there the night before, which I would love for you to come to. Where are we? The 18th of March is the platform show. That's of a night time. The following day, the Sunday the 19th, is the Living Wellness and Psychic Expo at Bathurst Panthers. So put that in your diary. I'm sure you'll start seeing posts coming up in the next couple of weeks about that. The following week, I am running a workshop there at Bathurst on the Sunday the 26th. Sorry, I really need to. My eyesight's going. Show my age here. Sorry. Sunday the 26th, I'm running a workshop, a psychic development workshop out there at Bathurst with Danielle Micken, the divine channeler. She is doing her little bits and bobs, and then I'm doing my bits and bobs. It's a whole day, and it's worthwhile going to. So if you are interested, reach out to me or reach out to the divine channeler. I think I may have even posted something yesterday, an event with that on Facebook. I will post it again in a few more days. But either way, reach out to me if you are interested in coming to that, Bathurst people, or if you want to travel, more than happy to take you as well. Who else have we got here? Now, I was getting back to you. Hang on, I get distracted really easily. Where were we? I did have this one question here. Now Spirit's taken it away from me. There we go. Okay, so Charlene, there we go. Charlene, liked and shared. Hello, lovely. So have I actually read for you before? Again, I'm oblivious to a lot of things. Would love to hear any insights regarding my new business opportunity. Okay, you're still in planning mode, lovely. Okay, right, they're showing me we've started off great idea, and I feel like it's gone a little bit gangbusters at the beginning, but am I correct that it's gone through, it's a little bit of a lull at the moment? I can't quite work out whether this is to do with the Christmas break, New Year break we've just had, or whether I know from experience with a lot of businesses when they first start, they tend to have more attraction and more attention when it first starts up, and then it peters off a little bit, because people, it's something new, and then people come, people go, and I feel like that this is where you are at the moment. So it's just sort of like plateauing, if that makes sense. So don't be disheartened with this in any way whatsoever. I'm just being shown it's finding its groove, and it's plateauing here. Now they are showing me that I'm getting the number 3 here with you. So 3, if you're familiar with me, timings, 3 weeks, 3 days, 3 months. March, I keep hearing March with that. So there is a shift in energy there in March. So I feel like there's head down, bum up from March for the next 6 months after that. I'm just being shown there. What is the business? Because I feel like there's some sort of movement that's going on with this, whether there's a little bit of travel involved in this, or there's a moving forward. There's some sort of movement that's going on with this. But I am being shown any insights regarding my business opportunity. Okay. I'm just, yeah, all I'm hearing here with you is the plateauing. May feel like people are dropping off, but they're not. It's just finding the energy, finding the groove here. March, I'm feeling that there's going to be a bit of a shift here. And okay, why are you highlighting April with me, guys? They just highlighted April with me as well. You got some sort of travel in April, is that right? There's a trip or something that you're going to be going on. I can't quite pinpoint whether it's to do around this business or not. I feel like it's more connected to family, and I feel like it's more of a pleasure thing. And I feel like during that time you will be getting light bulb moments. Okay, so it's sort of like think outside the square. Okay, what's this? So you're saying, well, my sensory play, it's a play group moving around to parks. Yeah, because I feel like there was some sort of movement here. Okay. So am I correct? You have to deal with other like official bodies like council or businesses, things like that, to put these things in? Because I feel like this is what the sense of frustration is going to be, the waiting, or I just feel like, when you need somebody to tick boxes and it's not happening as quickly. But that's what they're saying. There's going to be a shift there around about March. All right, so I'll leave that there for you. Okay, so Queensland, that's in April. Thank you. They're just highlighting all that as well. I feel like you're going to get some light bulb ideas. Okay, so take a pad and paper with you. Pad and pen, not pad and paper, pad and pen. Okay. All right. Yep, dealing with council. Yeah. Just be aware, 6 months. I'm getting 6 months. I feel like a bit of source of frustration with them as well moving forward. But again, I see it all working out. But it's just not happening as quickly as what you're wanting it to. Okay, Jennifer Scott. Yes, I am well. I hope you are as well. Who else have we got here? Katie, hello. Yolanda, have not seen you for a while, although I haven't really been online for a while. I've taken the month off for the nighttime feeds, but welcome. I'm coming to NZ in end of March, and beginning March, April, I will be there in NZ. Okay, Jessica, no, I do not charge for these readings on my live feeds. They are free, and they always will be, unless I'm doing a fundraiser, and the only money that we are exchange there is fundraising, and it's usually for charity. I don't gain from this in any way with money when I do these live feeds. If you do want a private reading with me, yes, you do pay for that. But while I'm here on the hour, I try to get through as many questions as I can. But see, I'm also open to discussions for spiritual and psychic development, or mediumship development as well. I like to educate, and I try to work it so people get things out of these live feeds. If you don't get a reading, at least you get something out of it to go away with as well. So no, and again, I prefer not to do general readings on here. I prefer to work with specific questions. So if you can get back to me with a specific question, great. Okay. Who else have we got here? You're ascending, are you? Beautiful. And that's just the start. I love it when people say, I'm having an awakening. I said, you have many awakenings in our lifetime. And awakenings are not pretty. Trust me. So it's look, a lot of people have been going through these I call them downloads over the Christmas break, myself included. And when we're talking about downloads, it's sort of like just wanting to sleep and sleep and sleep. And that's for me, that's for my own personal experience. And during that time, I dream and dream and dream, and I do so much work on the 5D, and I get a lot of downloads, meaning information from spirit. And I did get quite a lot of interesting information over the last 4 weeks moving forward. So this year is going to be very, very interesting for me. Let's say that. So congratulations on the ascending, and welcome to this page. I hope I can be of service to you while I am on here. And that's why I say feel free to ask me questions on spiritual things, psychic and mediumship development. Okay, where else have we got? Okay, Jade Smith, I cannot answer medical or legal questions on live feeds, lovely. Hello, Christy Henderson. Okay. Christy. Did you just recently move, lovely? Because I feel like there's been a move. There's a move. If not, it's coming very soon. But I feel like it's just happened. And in terms of the buying of the house, okay, I feel like now I don't feel like they're highlighting June or 6 months. June, 6 months. I mean, we're at the beginning of the year, so it's a very fine line here for me. But I don't feel like you'd be buying then, but I feel like you'll be in a position to start making decisions then, if that makes sense. Okay, and they've just given me October. I feel like that's when you'll be moving forward with that. Okay, right. Yes, I did to Queensland. Yep. Okay. Can I just leave that one there? Because I'm just saying around June, you'll be in a position to be making decisions. And I'm favouring towards the end of October with this. And this is Sunshine Coast. So you're in Sunshine Coast, yeah? Because I'm getting inland from Maroochydore, if that makes sense. Okay, I'll leave that there. Oh, I love this one. Hello, Marlene. See, I picked this one because this, I'm sure there's quite a number of you on here that can relate to this. I feel like I'm on the right path, then a hurdle gets in the way. Why am I being tested? Okay. And this also comes under the umbrella of am I on the right path? Because I get that question a lot as well. Now, I always say to people, look, yes, we're on paths and journeys for certain reasons, and there's lessons that we need to be learning along the way. Now, if you are constantly finding yourself hitting hurdles, it could quite possibly be you keep repeating the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. And this could be the universe's way of gently trying to nudge you into a different direction. Okay, so just be mindful of that. And it's nothing nasty. This is just how our team works. And what I'm feeling into this is that you're not being tested. It just means that they're trying to put you on a bit of a different path because I feel like you've not learned a particular lesson. And I just feel like once you've done that, then I think you'll find how smooth sailing it is, if that makes sense. Okay, so I'll leave that there. I hope that helps you. Who else have we got here? Now, I just saw Christy. So, yes, you're Christy. Thank you. No, south side of Brisbane. Okay. Can I just leave the Sunshine Coast business thing there for you, please? Because if you're familiar with how I read, if whatever I get, I will just say it, and it's not for me to understand. And even though it may not make sense to you right now, a lot of the times later on, it will make complete sense. And it's Chanel, are you still online here? Because I think she can vouch for that as well. And okay, so just take that on board. Okay, those who've just joined, I do ask, please like and share. Pop liked and shared in the comment section there, along with your question and or comments, please. Hey, Sharon Bell. Hello, lovely. How are you? Liked and shared. Am I moving closer to family? Thanks. This has been a long time coming, has it? Is that right? What's holding you back, sweetheart? Did we have a love interest or something here as well? Because I feel like I need to bring that up. And they're just showing me here. I'm just being hit with like a lot of disappointments with you. And I'm going to say there is a moving on where you are. Now, I feel like you're moving out of the area where you are, which I guess moving closer to family, you'll be moving out of the area. 6, I'm getting 6, either June, 6 months, June, July. There's changes. There's changes there for you, lovely. Okay, but I'm just going to go a little bit off track here, because what they're saying here is that they want you to take a little bit of time out and be a little bit kind to you, because there's healing. There's some sort of healing that needs to go on with you. And with that, I'm going to say that is a bit of a blockage for you. And can I say that I feel like that this is going back to some sort of relationship that's blocked here, that I feel like there needs to be healing with that. I know I've gone a little bit off topic, off subject, but if they give me messages that they also want you to know, I will pass that on. But I'm being shown here the number 6 in terms of moving forward, moving. There's a movement around about then. So June, July for you. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Oh, make it lovely, honey. Hello, darling. I'm so sorry to hear that. Okay. I just need to ask you, Mika, do you have a multiple story house here? Because she's showing me a staircase, and I feel like it's quite shiny, a shiny staircase that I feel like I need to bring up there with her. And okay. Yeah. I can tell you and I can promise you, yes, she is at peace here, but there's to be no guilt. That's what she's saying, no guilt. Please don't feel guilty about this. She understands. She was in another country, is that right? That's why you never, I just feel like there's this huge distance between you, and she totally understands that. She said she lived a full life as well. Now, this is a funny thing, because I keep being shown the evil eye. So I don't know whether she was a little bit superstitious in her time, or whether this is something that you need to go out and buy for yourself. Or, and again, I'm not saying this that there's anything nasty going on, but these are little things that she's showing me. The glass evil eye, that little pendant. So whether there was one given to you, or there's a connection there with your grandmother, I feel like I'm compelled to bring that up for you. Okay, but then again, I need to also talk about this staircase that she's showing me as well. Just see if I've got some. There we go. See, she always had wear the evil eye, and that's how she's coming through and presenting herself to me. So that's showing me that yes, she is always around you. Let me just see. Yeah, I knew that she was in another country. Now, can you just let me see? No. I'm talking about you, lovely, not her. She lived in a flat. No, I'm talking about you. Your house where you are at, is that a couple of like a multiple story home? Because I'm being drawn to an internal staircase that is shiny stairs. Okay, I need to bring that up, because that's where I feel is quite significant in terms of her energy. But either way, she says that she loves you. No guilt, please. Okay. You dreamt about her too the day she passed. She said, is that right? She came to you. She came to you. But she's also saying here, 3-level seat. Do you understand the steps? Because that's what she's showing me. And she actually, her energy is there. All right. So I'll leave that there for you, sweetheart. And thank you for joining me this evening. Oh, okay. Tian, hello, lovely. How are you? I'm interested in someone. I'm just scared because I've been hurt in the past. Yeah, totally understandable. And do you know what, sweetheart? You're not the only one in this boat. There are so many people out there who are experiencing the same thing in terms of relationships. Now, this is the thing also. I'm just going to say dating apps are no good for you. Okay, stay off them. Now, the other thing is, what they're asking me to pass on to you is to be mindful, because you have the possibility of self-sabotage. That's the only way I can describe that, because it's already, you're setting yourself up for failure here. Read those words. I'm interested in somebody. I'm just scared because I've been hurt in past relationships. That there, you're already sending the intent out to the universe that it's not going to work. And it's all about manifesting. So let's be quite mindful with how we word our questions, or, thoughts become things. Okay. Words become actions as well. So what you've written there, you're already setting yourself up for failure, lovely. So you need to turn this around and change that mindset and say, yep, this is great. I'm in a loving relationship. I wrote this down. Spirit had me write this down before I jumped on. Like, hang on, I can't see that with that light there, but I wrote this down as an affirmation, and they said that somebody's going to need this tonight, in relation to relationships. And I think this may be for you. Write this down. This is your affirmation. I am the prize. In other words, do not undervalue yourself. Okay? You are the prize. And you need to start thinking that way. You are the prize. Okay? So I expect a report back from you, please, about this. I hope that's helped you. Yeah. Okay, Mika. I did dream about her. It's because you're very, very psychic, and you're very in tune with a lot of this with spirit world. So she came to you, and it was a very good feel good. So it's her way of saying it's all fine and she's at peace. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Jessica. I'm not sure which reading that's is for, but thank you. Okay, so yep, thank you. Yep, love you. I love you too. I love everybody that comes on here. I'm very, very appreciative of everybody that comes and joins me. Okay, he's a friend I've known for a very long time. Yep, totally understand what I'm saying. And I can guarantee it, there'll be some others on here too who can relate to what I just said as well. So if you find that you are fall in that category, anybody who's watching, I want you to write down this affirmation. I am the prize. Okay. Oh, thanks, Chanel. I didn't expect this. God love you. Okay, Chanel, right. So Chanel had her first reading with me in 2019. I think I'd only just really started reading. I'd not long been reading. She told me my next partner would work with his hands and have 3 children, and she saw the number 8 around him. My new partner is a mechanic, has 3 daughters, and his birthday is an 8. Okay. Believe what spirit channels through Linda. Thank you. Thank you, Chanel. Amazing to think that you told me about him 3 years ago now, and here he is. And see, sometimes it's all the timing also can, with romantic relationships, also come down to do with the work that you need to do on yourself before you are emotionally available for a person. Okay, so when people ask me for time frames, see, it can be a real fine line, because I can see, time frames, but then we also have free will as human beings. And when I do readings, it's where I currently see you at on that timeline, but it can change by you simply making another decision. And so that's when we talk about romantic relationships, I'll always say it depends on the work that you do on yourself. And I have seen you do so much work on yourself, and you've come in leaps and bounds in the last couple of years. Now, I think we've only seen each other face to face maybe a couple of times, maybe, but I know that we have done a number of phone readings, and it's and that's why I said I've seen you go through a lot, and I've seen you come so far, and I'm proud of you. Okay. Sue, hello, lovely. How are you? Love a reading. I'm lost, confused, and worried. Oh my God, lovely. Okay, lost, confused, and worried. Okay. They're acknowledging with you that there has been a situation, incident, somebody who has really hurt you. I'm picking up disappointments and heartache that you've just recently gone through here, and I'm just being shown here where you are at. It's like you've come out the other end, and like when somebody goes into a room and they're all prettied up and beautiful hair, beautiful makeup, and then they just go through this tornado, and they've come out and their hair and their makeup's everywhere, and it's like, oh my God, for me, that's like an awakening. And that's what I feel like is with you. Okay. So at the moment, I'm picking up the lost energy, but they're showing me March. Okay, they're loving March tonight with me. March energy shift. So there may be something to do with the stars going on here. I'm not an astrologist, and I'm not really big on the moons. I know full moons, new moons, I do follow those, but I feel like there could quite possibly be something cosmic around the March where there's a shift in energy here. And they're showing me here that is when you're going to start making some decisions. So be kind to you. Okay, you don't need to rush anything at the moment. Just be kind to you. Everything will unravel itself in its own time. Now, they're just showing me here that, okay, now also they're saying there's a decision around a car as well. Is that right? Or transportate, there's a car or some sort of vehicle. There needs to be a decision around as well. That's going to be coming. And then they're also showing me here, you're very much still in your mind. So just be mindful of that, because they're showing me the work that you still need to be doing on yourself. I'm picking up this sensation that you're trapped, but you're not. And I don't mean that physically, I'm meaning that psychologically. And that's all to do with the thoughts and everything that's going on inside your mind. That's what I mean by trapped in terms of moving forward. And so just be mindful of that. I feel like you will benefit from either Reiki, sound healing, or meditation. I don't know where you are where are you situated at, lovely, because I may be able to point you in the direction of some people, but I'm being shown you need to do some sort of energy healing here with somebody as well. Okay, so I'll leave that there for you, lovely. Okay, who else have we got? See, there we go. Chanel's got the right attitude now. I am the prize. I should start doing these daily affirmations, and everybody should just put them on the Facebook. So, it's like you're acknowledging, you claim it. You claim, I am the prize. Yeah. Jessica, yell it out loud. Perfect. Yeah. You're welcome, Tian. Okay, so what's that? Loved that, Linda. It's helped me. What, the affirmation? Is that what that is? Okay. So, Sue, you're welcome. Okay, who else have we got? Yeah. Okay, good evening, Hope. Thank you for joining. I don't think I've seen your name before, lovely. That is so true, Jessica. You can't love yourself and can't love anyone until you love yourself. And this is what I tell a lot of ladies as well, and gentlemen. The biggest relationship you're ever going to have is with yourself. So you need to love you first. Okay. You need to make you happy first. Christine, honey, you're not the only one in this boat. 4 years. I know some people are going on to 10 years, 12 years as well. Why do I keep getting told to be patient before a relationship will happen for me when I have been for the last 4 years? Okay. Now, see, also understand that the universe has plans for all of us, and it's sometimes there's work that you need to be doing. Now, I'm just going to use me as an example, and I know that this doesn't it's not the same for you, but you may be able to understand why I'm saying this. That look, I have been single. I'm going on to 4 or 5 years as well. So that's what I'm saying. You're not the only one, lovely. But in hindsight now, I know if I was in a relationship, I would not be doing all of this work that I'm doing here spiritually. So in hindsight, I know that the universe has put I'd say a bit of a stop on that in order for me to do this work that I need to be doing, all this spiritual work. I know that once I get in my groove and spirit is happy with the work that I am doing and I've settled down with that, I know that the love will then come for me. And I feel like that this is probably very similar to you, not in terms of the work that we do, but I just feel like there's something there that you need to be achieving or doing first before they allow that other bit of piece of the jigsaw puzzle to fit into place, if that makes sense. But hang in there, lovely, and just say, I am the prize. Okay, Jessica, I don't do twin flames, honey. Yeah, I can argue. I'm really on the fence about this whole twin flame business. Charlie, over on YouTube, I am very well. I hope you're well as well. Okay, Sue, so you're in Wollongong. Perfect. Okay. Sound healing, I would recommend Tammy Wildheart at Wild Healing. She is a sound healer. I went and had a healing with her yesterday. Absolutely phenomenal to get sound healings done. If anybody is interested, I'm just seeing if I've got her card around here, which I don't seem to. But Sue, if you message the page, I can give you those details. I highly recommend Tammy. In fact, anybody who is in the Wollongong area, there is a sound bath happening not this weekend, but next weekend on the 29th, I believe, 29th of January at the Enigma Cafe, the Psychic Hub. Now, the sound bath is sound healing, but it's done in a group instead of one-on-one. And this sound bath healing that's being done on the 29th, so that's Sunday afternoon, it's all about intention setting for the year. So it's sound bath healing, intention setting, sending the candle, and manifesting for the year. So again, if you are interested in that, again, anybody who is on here, Wollongong, interested in that, message me. I can put you on to the people that you need to be speaking to book your tickets for that. I believe it's $30, and I think it's 2.5 hours, something like that. Highly recommended. Hello, Von Chalmers. I've missed listening to you. Oh, it's wonderful to be back. That's why I said I had to take a month off. Because I do the online bookings, I can print out a report at the end of the year, and I did approximately 1,200 private readings last year, and that's not counting the shows. It's not counting these live feeds. It's not counting a lot of other things that I've done. So I was pretty exhausted by the end of last year, and just taking that month off, I really didn't do much. Okay, Erin, are you doing readings in the Wollongong area? Would love to come. I am from Wollongong, lovely. I am based in Port Kembla. I have a shop there. So to book an appointment, you'll see there across the screen, the psychicpinup.setmore.com. That's my online booking. That will take you straight through to my online booking. You'll be able to see my next availability and book yourself in there. I am in Wentworth Street, the one and only main street there in Port Kembla. And that particular block that I am in is quickly becoming known as the psychic area. There's a number of us in as psychics, healers, mediums. There's meditation, sound baths. There's a lot of things going on in that street. Very quirky. So yes. Okay, so you're wanting to know, my uncle passed a few days ago. Okay. Right, I'm really sorry for your loss, honey. I'm sorry for you. He this was cancer related, is that right? Because I'm also got issues in my lower back here. So usually when I get those pains in the back area there, it's something to do with like liver, bowel, kidney, around the area there that I feel like I need to be acknowledging with this person. But then he's taking me up to his mind, up to his brain as well. But I think he's doing that because he was not conscious. He was not really registering with what's going on. I can promise you yes, yes, and yes. I'm also being shown there was 3 other past family loved ones that were there to meet him at the passing as well. I feel like it's very important that you know that to pass that on to people as well. But I can tell you yes to everything. Okay. So I hope that helps you. All right. Okay. Just while I got you all as well, I keep forgetting about all my upcoming dates I've got coming. I'm going to be Goulburn on Friday. I'm fully booked out for that. I am in Young on Saturday. So anybody who's at Young, I've actually got one spot left for a reading at Young on Saturday afternoon. I think it's at about 1:30 or could be 2:00. It's around about that time if anybody's interested in that. Bathurst, I'm there on Sunday, but I am fully booked for that. I do have availabilities for Port Kembla for next week or for Zoom readings if you can't get to me. Canberra, I will be in Canberra on Saturday, the 28th of January. So not this Saturday, next Saturday, I will be there. I've literally taken 5 appointments today for that and just looking, I think 5 appointments. And I've got about 4 or 5 spots left for Canberra for the 28th of January. I'm reading out of Dirty Jane's. I love that place. It's a great place, Dirty Jane's. Again, you can do that online. You can book in online with that. What other dates have I got? Because I just feel like I've got to tell you all these things. There's just so much going on at the moment. Oh, big thing, our show. I'm doing a psychic and mediumship platform show with Linda Usop on Saturday, the 18th of February at the Vault at Port Kembla. Great club, love it. And the ambience is great, food's great, drinks great, the entertainment's great, aka us. And it's really good. Audience participation, we love it. So tickets are on sale for that as we speak I have already sold quite a number of those, and once they're sold out. They're sold out. And I do know from experience, when we do shows there at the club, we've got people phoning up on the day of the show asking if there's any tickets available, and we say no, because we're usually sold out by them. So if you're thinking about it, I would recommend getting in sooner rather than later, so to avoid any disappointment with that. Now, the end of February, 24, 25, 26 of February, I'm going to be in Brisbane doing the Mind, Body, Spirit Festival. So if you are in Brisbane and if you would like a reading with me while I am in Brisbane there, again, private message the page. I haven't got the online booking set up for that. You need to private message me that. I can give you times that I'm available. At the moment, I've got a lot to choose from, but if you come and turn up on the day at Mind, Body, Spirit Festival, I know from experience sometimes there's been up to a 3-hour wait to get a reading. So I just try to do the right thing and give you the option to book in beforehand. Totally up to you. And my New Zealand people, I will be in New Zealand at the end of March, at the beginning of April, for their spiritual festival over there, and I will be doing private readings as well. I think as well as platform. I think I'm doing platform over there as well. I need to check on that, but I'm pretty certain that I am. And also Bathurst. I've already given you the dates for Bathurst, but the Living Wellness and Psychic Expo on the 19th of March, as well as my workshop that I will be doing at Bathurst the following weekends. But anyway, if anybody's interested in any of those, I've got lots of details up on my page, but you can also private message the page as well. And in comes my little girl. Come on. Come on. I know how much you like to be on camera. Come on, darling. Here we go. Okay. So this is my little girl, and she's getting very, very clingy with me lately. So she's now 17 years of age, and she's like my little shadow. So I love her. She's beautiful. Okay, who else have we got here? Okay. Chantel, I just read your message, lovely. Really sorry to hear that, sweetheart. Really sorry to hear that. It wasn't that girl at Penrith, was it? Because I'm just seeing Penrith area, the foot of the Blue Mountains with that, or is that where you are living? Because I'm being drawn to that area there. Now, your question is, I feel sad being here and wanting to know if you see me staying here or leaving. Okay. Now, understand at the moment, it's a shock. You're in shock at the moment. I can't see you leaving for at least 3 months. All right. I just see that you're going to be there for a couple of months. Okay. And again, why am I picking up this guilt? Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Okay, get that out of your mind now, sweetheart, because I don't know what that's to do with, but I feel like I need to bring that up. But I do see you staying there for a couple of months yet, sweetheart. Okay, my heart does go out to you. Yeah. Wow. Okay, yeah. Okay. Where are we? So again, somebody's asking me about questions. I can only see half a dozen questions at a time, and I am running across multiple platforms, so I do have questions coming from multiple platforms. Where are we? Chantel, have you got me? Okay. I live in her home at Bathurst. It's where, yeah. I feel like a lot of this is shock at the moment, sweetheart. I really do. Okay. And yeah. There's things that I can't talk about online. Okay. All right. Now, who else have we got here? There's a number of newbies. Yeah. So you're saying that was the girl at Penrith, is that right? Because I was just saying, is that correct? Because I've got to go back and think about what I was saying, and a lot of the times once I say something, I forget it. So I'm assuming that's what you're saying. That was the one at Penrith there, because I'm picking up a gentle energy, and I'm just seeing the foot of the mountains, and I felt like it was Penrith area. Okay. Yeah, see Megan saying that too. Shock. Yeah. Again, Chantel, don't feel like you need to leave there, okay, because of the circumstances. And I can tell you now, she will not want you leaving there because of that either. I'm being shown her energy like very, very soft. And I want to say she's a very compassionate person, and it still continues as well. And she would not want you feeling like you've got to leave. Okay, thank you. Yeah. So that was her showing me. Yeah, thank you. Wow. Okay. My anxiety level's just gone up. It's her anxiety that I feel like I'm carrying, but it's to do with you, like, because she can't get through and communicate with you, but I'm doing it for her. So you be kind to you. And she says thank you as well. You were a good friend. She's talking about the ups and the downs that with her. And I'm also, like, I don't listen to the news. I'm not a big fan of mainstream news, and just every now and then I'll pick something up on social media or something. Otherwise, I'm pretty oblivious to a lot of the things that go on in the world. But I'm just being shown here that she did not have a good run. Is that correct, with relationships as well? But anyway, look, I'll leave that there. Move on. Okay, who else have we got here? Yeah, honey. Yep, you're welcome, sweetheart. Okay, Rebecca, I can't remember what I said. A lot of the times when I do readings, I forget pretty much straight away. And the ones that I do remember, I've had to remember for a reason, because I've had to, spirits obviously wanted me to remember them for future readings or for examples to give to people. Now you're asking about being exhausted and while you're asleep. So if I picked up that was when you're asleep working on the 5D, I'd say, yeah, you're off doing stuff. So if you are finding out, if you're waking up feeling tired as well, I would say that there is an element of work that you are doing there on the 5D. But I'm also going to encourage you that, and this is when I say to people, we are psychics, we are mediums, we are not doctors. We always need to rule out the medical side of it as well. So I would encourage you to go along and get some blood tests done if you are finding that exhaustion as well, because I am getting the taste of blood in my throat, and it's not blood, it's metallic taste, and that's indicating to me, I remember the taste of that from iron tablets, so that's indicating to me possibly low iron as well. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Yep. No, that's okay. I totally understand. The internet may have dropped out. Who knows? I've got fur flying everywhere. That's why I keep wiping my nose, because I've got tickles. The fur, the cat fur is flying. All right, who else have we got on here? Okay. Sarah. How do I know your name, Sarah? Liked and shared. Will I be successful in getting an interview for the job I applied for? Yeah. Is it a whole new role? Is it a different role? I feel like it's a new role. Well, not a new. If it's not a new role, it's something that hasn't been around for a while. It's I'm going to say yeah. I feel like you will. I feel like you will get the interview, and I do feel like it's a new role, or it's something that's been made. Okay, so I'll leave that there for you. Oh man, you give me all this fur kitten. Okay, sorry everybody. All I can get is cat fur. It's going up my nose. This little one. Okay, I'll have iron tablets and donated plasma today, and you get that metal. Yep. Okay, I'm just picking up on your energy, lovely. Okay, what's this? Me, Tammy, I worked with you, lovely. What's that in relation? What's that in context to? What am I missing? Have we got other conversations going on I'm not privy to? Okay, Mandy, I've just got you here. I can see you now. Okay, what's the question, lovely? Yeah, okay. People give me questions. It's if I can't see them. I know you may have asked twice, Tammy, but I can't see it. And again, I get drawn to who I need to be reading as well. I don't go in order of questions. Okay. Carly Keegan, hello. Do you see me changing jobs? Yep, and you're another one that's going to have something new altogether, new role. Yep. I feel like this year is the year for you to change and take a few risks, okay? So throw caution to the wind. Yes, I am going to say, yes, I do see it happening for you, lovely. Okay. Okay. Hello, Megan Rayner. How are you? Liked and shared insights into work, career, new business venture would be great. Okay. Who's holding you back, lovely? I feel like there is something that's holding you back, or you've got so much passion and I just feel like either it's you yourself, but I feel like it could possibly be because of family that's holding you back, and that's why the shame your priorities with family, and that possibly is holding back. But I am being shown that there's some sort of legal papers or something around you, and that to me demonstrates that there will be a moving forward here. It's a good thing, put it that way. When I see legals and business, it's the next step forward, and it's sort of like finalising something. So I'm going to say there is definitely going to be movement there for you. I am being shown that there is a change in terms of energy with it. I'm getting the 6, so it could be 6 weeks. It could be something, a little bit of a change there. But I'm being shown at the same time there's a little bit of further learning. But I feel like that this is to do with work, not to do with new business venture. I understand there's a couple of different things going on in your little world at the moment. And I'm just being shown there's some sort of training, learning, something of this nature in the next 6 weeks. With that, and I'm also being shown here again, I'm not seeing movement until new financial year with that. Okay, so I'll leave that there. I hope that helps. I'm sorry if I keep doing this. It just tickles. I've just fur. Whew. I feel like I've got cat fur up my nose. Okay. What else have we got here? So Christine, hello. I'm being called to pause my study to focus on my spiritual path and abilities. Please can I have guidance regarding this? Of course you can, lovely. Okay. Breathe. Trust the process. Okay. There is no hard, fast rule when it comes to spiritual path. Spirit will give it to you as they feel that you need it. So there may be some times when you will be doing things at an accelerated pace. There may be other times when you feel like nothing's happening. And look, I went through all of this as well, ups, downs. I still do it. We do it all the time. I did my work at a very accelerated pace, my psychic and mediumship development. And then it got to the point where I think, oh God, nothing's happening. I feel like I lost my powers. And it wasn't the case. My belief, in my opinion, what happens is they give you bits and pieces of information for you to work on, to learn. And it's like school. And once you pass that grade, they'll give you the next stage. Okay, so that's what I want you just to take into consideration, and don't try to rush it. And everything unfolds itself in its own time. They're also acknowledging with you, also make sure you make the commitment to meditate and connect in with your team on a regular basis. Doesn't need to be daily, but I would recommend a couple of times a week. Like when I first started, I was meditating probably about 3 or 4 times a week, and I would be a little bit pedantic and actually do it at the same time. So it was, I think from memory, it was like about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But again, it's all dependent on you and what your commitments are. But 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it's like my team knew that I was there to turn up, and so they would turn up as well. And that would be my lesson during that half-hour meditation. So that's what I'm getting at. I hope that helps you. Alrighty. So now, alrighty, we are here. Oh, what have we got here? Legal papers makes complete sense. Huge change within the next few weeks, considering further study for work. Thank you. 6 weeks, lovely. Okay, that's what they're giving me to pass on to you. All right, so I've gone over time a little bit. Well, but it's really good to be back on a Tuesday night. As I said, I'm now back for the year. I've already got a whole heap of things all booked in for the year. And as you know, I'm fully booked up for this week, and I do have availabilities for next week for Port Kembla or for Zoom readings if you are interested. But otherwise, feel free to inbox me. I will be back here next Tuesday night at the same time. I also do a live feed during the day on Tuesday at 1 p.m. Now, 1 p.m, 8 p.m, they're the times that I tend to go live. It is Sydney time. So wherever you are in the world, it is Sydney time that I'm talking about here. So we've just gone 9 p.m. Sydney time. So wherever you are in the world, this is roughly the time that I am doing these lives. And I will be back next Tuesday. So I'd like to thank you all. Thank you for being here, and Happy New Year, and I look forward to seeing you all throughout the year. Okay, so take care and be safe for the rest of the week, and I'll see you all next week. Bye.